Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and this is Library of Diamonds, and we have a WIP and CHAT today. I am doing this WIP and CHAT in a weird time that I usually don't do, but today I got off from work earlier than I usually do, and my plan was to diamond paint for the entirety of the day, but I ended up super tired, and after ending up really tired, I just like also my boyfriend got off from work earlier today as well, so he got home and we just chatted for a bit and we cuddled for a bit and we were just talking and, you know, just spending time together, taking advantage of having some time for ourselves, like, you know, to spend it pretty much as a couple. Oh, I completely forgot to tell you guys what I'm working on. You know what? No, I'm not going to tell you what I'm working on because I'm sure that you might recognize this kit. So take a guess at which kit I am working on. It's completely fair to cheat and to look for this kit. I'm not sure if this is already sold out or not. I mean, I don't think so, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I am in the first row of this. I started this 2 days ago, I believe, and I finished the first two sections here to my left, and the section that, like, the one section, the very one at the bottom right. So here I have two sections. This is one and this is another one, but I kind of want to do the whole thing because I want to do the slippers at the end in a separate video, like one of my ASMR type of videos. I really enjoy doing them, and the last two that I did this week were like focused on a very specific part of a canvas, and I just loved the way it looked. Like once I edit it out, I don't know. I don't do much really. I just kind of try to make it look decent-ish, I think. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning for these slippers because they are so cute, and I just want to see the, you know, the red fairy dust in Rudolph's nose. But yeah, so guys, last week I wanted to do a WIP and CHAT. Oh Jesus, this putty is just behaving so weird. It's getting like really sticky and soft, and I don't get it because like it's getting colder here, and I thought it was because of the humidity, but it's not really different. Like the humidity is the same. I don't know what I don't know why my potty is just misbehaving really bad. So, you know, before I start talking about my birthday that was last week, I placed an order with I would like to call her my new friend in the diamond painting community, for some putty, because I think that I told you in one of my WIP and CHATs, like, look, it's super sticky. Like the drills don't come off the putty. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what? I'm gonna oh, this is so frustrating. Like, look, it's super sticky. It gets super stuck in there. What should I do? You know what? I think I'm gonna change it to my other potty, like the potty that I used before. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this old potty that I used. I don't know why. I'm currently using the one from Diamond Art Club, like the one that comes from the kits, and my potty has been behaving kind of weirdly for the past, I would say 2 weeks maybe, like softer than usual and stickier than usual, like to the point where it's annoying, to be honest. And so, as I said, I placed an order of a putty that I want to try out that is from a friend in here. She actually, I broke it. This was a kind of a mishap that I had not had the chance to talk to you about, but I think that it was over a month ago now that I made this new friend, I would like to call her, and she sells putty, is painting sparkles, right? I'm sorry, it's just that I am really, really bad at names. It's not anything else but that I'm really, really bad at names. Let me look at the notification from Etsy that I got like today. Yes, I got it today, that it was sent. Let me see, follow package. Where is it? Is it this one? Yes, painting sparkles. Like, I was sure, almost, I was like 97% sure that was the right name, but I'm really bad at names. I just need to double check. I am so sorry. But yeah, my point is, she told me that she was going to be sending me over some putty, and we went, like, I asked her which would be best in her opinion, like sending it over to my forwarding address in the US or directly to my home address. And she was like, you know, well, the price is the same for shipping and everything, so let me try to send it directly to your address, like in your country. And apparently she got, like, and she sent me a screenshot where it said, it was a notification where it said that like the address was wrong. I think the number was wrong or something. And it was really, really weird because, you know, I like everything that ships to my address has the exact same address that I sent her, and I've never had an issue with that. So we really don't know what happened. And she just told me, you know what, it's fine. Once I get, oh, because the package got sent back to her, apparently. So, so what she told me, like, it's fine. Once I get the package, I'm gonna be resending that to you, you know, to the forwarding address. And I was like, yeah, fine. It's like, it's a gift. I am not gonna be, you know, and even if it wasn't a gift, I try to be like understanding about factors like that aren't necessarily, you know, under people's control. And so we've just been talking about, like, if we had seen something from the releases for Black Friday and whatnot. And I was like, you know what, F it. I was just getting so fed up with my putty, and I'm painting so slow. I was getting just so fed up with my putty that I decided to place an order with some things that she recently put up, and, you know, other scents that I think I might like. And I just let her know, like, hey, I placed an order. And she was like, oh, I was waiting for you know, the package. I just told her, you know what, it's okay. Like, I had your putty in my list, in my priority list. So now that my putty is acting out for some reason that I have no idea what it is, it was time. Like, it was a signal from the world that I already needed to place an order. And so she, I got the message that the order got sent to me, and I placed the address from my shipping address in the US. So I think that's gonna work out fine. Now let's go over to my birthday, because my birthday was actually last week, was on November 21st. So to the moment that I'm recording this, it's still a week after my birthday, because it's the 28th at 11:32 Central Time, but Mexico Central Time. I am like 30 minutes after Diamond Art Club's Black Friday release and all that. So you can kind of know what time I am located in, like what time zone and whatnot. You know what? Let me turn, no, let me close the door of this room, because my boyfriend is already asleep and I don't know how much he might be listening to me, and I don't want to disturb him, pretty much. Okay, so as I was saying, it was my birthday a week ago, and my intention was to upload my WIP and CHAT as I usually do on Fridays. But the thing about it is that my plan was, okay, I was going to, well, I went to have dinner and to the movies with my sisters and my mom on the 21st. And the plan originally was like, okay, I get back home from there and then I just record my WIP and CHAT like late, and then I just upload it and make sure that it's ready to go, because these ones I really don't edit any at all. But the night was way longer than I was expecting. So I get off from work late because I work like in a different time zone where my work is, because I work remotely. And so I work for a company that has like a USA division. And I know I am rambling and I'm going like, I'm talking about things that might not make sense, but this is how my brain thinks. Like, I have to explain the backstory of everything to get to the point. So I'm sorry if that's annoying. I understand it, but that's the way my brain has it organized, and that's the way that I can talk about it. So I promise I have a point about this. I promise. And where was I? Right. So I work in the US division that is primarily with California clients. So I need to work pretty much 2 hours in a different time zone. So my regular schedule is from 8 to 5. But I have to work differently. So I work from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So pretty much it eats up my entire day. If I want to be productive, I need to be doing things early in the morning or after 7. But after 7, I don't really get much done, because it's like when my boyfriend and I are both finally free, because my boyfriend works a little bit far, so it takes him a while to get home. And so like I prefer to spend those last few hours of the day just having quality time with my boyfriend. So my option is like the opposite is like, well, my option for doing things regarding everything pretty much is during the mornings. But at the same time, I don't always wake up as soon as I would like to. And so my plan was to come for my birthday celebration with my mom and my sisters. The plan was only with them because the following day is actually my anniversary with my boyfriend, like the day after my birthday. And so I kind of decided this year, at least, to, since this year I have not been spending too much time with my family, anything nefarious or anything bad, is just, our times have not aligned a lot. I decided to spend my birthday with my mom and my sisters, and then spend my and a little bit of time in the morning and some in the night with my boyfriend, and then the following day, like, celebrate my birthday and our anniversary with my boyfriend. And so my mom came pick me up with my sisters at 7:30. We went to had like an early dinner, and then we went to see Wicked, which, oh my god, guys, I've been obsessed. Like, I'm not like a theater kid. I've never been that, but I like music and I love musicals. I love to sing. I am not saying that I'm good at it, but I really like to sing. So it's something that I really want to do, to see Wicked in my birthday, like on my birthday, which was fantastic because it was like it's always here. We have like, well, I don't like in many places, not only here, of course, but we had a midnight release. It was not necessarily at midnight. It was a little bit earlier, but we saw Wicked. And then by the time I got home, it was already like 1:30 a.m. So I just crashed, and I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna wake up, not super early, but my shift starts at 10. I can wake up maybe at 8:30. Maybe I do a quick 30-40 minute WIP and CHAT, like about my birthday and whatnot. But I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's because I went to bed super late, because it doesn't always happens, or if it was something else, or if it was the temperature change, because we had a very drastic temperature change from the 20 coming into the 21st of November. And usually with my health, I don't know, well, yeah, I do know why. It's very dependent on, well, not dependent necessarily, but I get affected a lot by temperature and changes of temperature. That's just the way I've been ever since, like, I was diagnosed with all these things. But there's specifically one aspect of it, which is dysautonomia, which is known to happen for some people, not everybody. Oh, and I just told you that I have this. I don't think I never told about the specific diagnosis, but you know, that's pretty much one of them. With my dysautonomia, whenever there's like a very drastic change in temperature, I get affected quite a lot symptomatically. Nothing bad is gonna me. Yeah, it doesn't mean that something bad is gonna happen. It's just my symptoms go a bit wild. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this all out. Do I want to take it all out? Yeah, I want to take it all out. Am I about to work in a massive section? Yeah, but you know, this is all linear blocking, so it's fine. Ooh, I might want to finish like all this tonight and then the rest tomorrow. So here you know what? I already placed this color here. So let me cover it with a plastic, like with a on here, and yeah, everything's good to go. What I was saying, what was I saying? I always forget. Whoopsies. What I was saying, I said about my birthday, my health. Oh gosh, this always happens. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get pretty much very affected. And the next morning, I think it was a combination of going to bed later than my body can take, and also the very sudden change in temperature, and maybe also a little bit of what I ate, because I am quite intolerant to certain things that made me feel really bad. But I woke up feeling like, I say that I feel DEAD, you know, that's just kind of like a quick word that I say whenever I feel like that low. And you know, when your primary language is, at least for me, is Spanish, it doesn't feel as strong of a word when I say DEAD in English in an all Spanish speaking context. That's just a word that I use with my boyfriend to kind of let him know like my state on how I feel. It's kind of like a warning word. I get to say I feel like that when I feel like really like barely can get out of bed, or cannot even get out of bed, or I am, you know, DYIE, whatever. The point is, the next day was so bad. I woke up like at the regular time that I usually wake up, which is like 7:38, but I got up and started diamond painting, and I just diamond painted like, I think I did 2 colors on a regular size section, and there were not many drills of those 2 colors, but I could not even stay seated without feeling that I was, you know, feeling bad. My body, everything was like, felt like shutting down. I don't really know how to explain it properly. It's just this overwhelming feeling of, I cannot be here. I need to lay down and I need to just rest. And so I went back to bed. I just stayed in bed for the following 2 hours until my shift started, because I usually, whenever I wake up feeling like that, if I take some of my meds and some of my other precautionary things, or things that sometimes help me lift up a little bit, even for a short moment of time, I wanted to recover as much as possible to be able to do my shift, because I am not in the business of not working, because I'm not. And I was able to manage and push through my work, but that meant that I could not do my WIP and chat on that day, like in that time. It was a very great thing that I already had another video pre-recorded ready to go up, and that's why I kind of like to do it that way, because you know, sometimes it's time constraints and life, other type of things that happen, but sometimes it's also something as unpredictable as my health on a daily basis. So I was really glad that I had that video to go up, like ready and all that. So that was great. But I really wanted to update on things, which now I cannot even think about because it was a week ago. But anyways, my birthday overall was great. My mom got me a very pretty handbag. It's like a black handbag. I usually don't use the type of handbags like girly ones, but my mom is kind of weird in the sense that even when they are things that I would never get for myself, like she knows that I would never get those type of things for myself, but knows my style well enough that I really like what she gets me, you know, whenever it's those type of things. And yeah, my sister's gift, my sisters, like both of my sisters' gifts are on their way. I think they didn't tell me what they ordered. I don't think it's diamond paintings, because I actually told them that I wanted diamond paintings, because they asked me like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, duh. And out of all the people like who asked me, and I feel confident enough to tell them that I want diamond paintings, aka my boyfriend, my mom, and my sisters, only my boyfriend got me diamond paintings. My sisters didn't. And I know, like, I don't know, she didn't deny or accept, well, that's not the word, that she had gotten me something, but I'm 100% sure that she did not get me diamond paintings. So, and it's fine, like, it's fine. I just, yeah, but the mail was kind of like behind and stuff, so it's been over almost 3 weeks since she ordered it, but it makes sense. It makes sense for the hint that she gave me where she ordered from, so it makes total sense. And probably by the time that my gift gets here, I'm not even gonna remember, like, because my brain is fuzzy all the time, fuzzy. But yeah, so that was that. And then on the following day, it was, as I said, my anniversary with my boyfriend, and our plan was to go to have dinner at a different place. We're not really fancy people. We don't typically like go out to eat that much. We are very sort of predictable people, in the sense that we like what we like, and we're quite stubborn. Like, we don't usually go above, like, we don't really explore that much. Oh, this drill was from the other one. It's fine. We don't really explore that much, and we, you know, like specific places. So there's this place that sells does Italian food, but their Italian food is just something out of this world. Like, it's really different, and for us, that's like our fancy place to go. So we were talking about where we wanted to go, and that was an option. But for like the following day after my birthday, which was the day that I woke up feeling, you know, really bad, I also wanted to kind of feel that I was recovering enough, so that way when my boyfriend got home from work, we could go out and have like our celebration dinner of our 30-year anniversary. But that day, actually, other thing that happened is that my the gift that my boyfriend got for me, which was a diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, got to the P.O. box here in my city the day before, like on my birthday, but he couldn't go and pick it up. But he told me, like, it's fine, tomorrow I get off from work earlier, and so I can go pick it up, and after I go pick it up, you know, I can give it to you on your birthday. Wait, what? No, that happened on the day of my birthday. What did I just say? Like, okay, rewind, because I don't even remember what I said. The gift got into my PO box, well, in the address here in my country, got here on my birthday, and that exact day my boyfriend got out from work earlier. Yes, that was a timeline. My timelines got confused. And he was like, I'm, because he told me that he wanted me to, and that's why I remember, because I remember him telling me that he wanted me to have my birthday gift on my birthday date, And for me, with gifts, is the intention, I know that there are things that would not be on his control, and that don't really depend on him. And I'm not really like demanding in that way. Like, if you want to get me a gift, that's perfectly fine, and I'm gonna be so thankful. But I'm not gonna say like, where's my birthday gift on my birthday date? I don't really, I don't know, I feel weird to just think about thinking like that. Okay, not judging, but I'm just personally not like that. But then poor soul. Yes, he got off from work earlier, and on his way back home, he got a flat tire. Like, he, I don't know what happened to that specific tire, but it just blew out. And thankfully enough, he had like the spare tire still like on his, still like good to go. And the thing about that is that, as I think I already said it, my boyfriend works kind of far, and if you don't leave a certain place at a certain time, you're stuck on traffic for hours on end. And that's why he was really like happy that he was gonna go out, like that his time for leaving work was going to be earlier that day, because he was going to be able to like drive all across the city, because his job, like point A being his job, point B being this address that we have where we get our packages from our forwarding address, it's like opposite sides of the city, like the beginning of the city and the end of the city pretty much. And so he was really happy because he was going to avoid traffic and he was going to be able to make it on time, and all that. But like the time he spent, that he had to spend changing the tire, like in those 20 minutes, traffic. And so he was not going to be able to make it. He actually sent me a screenshot on like, when you the estimate time, and that place closes at 8, and it stated that he was going to get there at 2 p.m. And you might think, oh, but maybe he could have just gone there and maybe it was going to be still open, or maybe you can beat those times. And guys, no. Here in our city, when something tells you that it's going to take you, 15 minutes to get there, calculate double, because traffic here is insane. It's crazy. So I was like, really, do not worry. And he was also so tired and so stressed out because of all the situation with the tire that and I had told him a few times during the day, like, oh, I'm feeling like this, I'm starting to feel better, oh no, I feel like really low again, because that day was really really weird. I had these sections of the day where I felt kind of normal-ish, at least my baseline. I like my physical symptoms were kind of like at my baseline, but then suddenly I started to feel again really like low and stuff. And I told him like all these times, and he was like, I was gonna ask you, but I don't know, like he was kind of afraid, because this is kind of like a very special date for us. It's our anniversary, and we don't really do many special things because we are not that kind of people. I don't know, we're really calm, and we're just homebodies pretty much. We love being home, Oh, I need more water. And he was kind of, I think hesitant is a word. He was kind of hesitant on telling me, that he was really tired, and where if I was wanting to go to that place that we had already talked about, or if I thought about some place else. And I could notice, like, I just read him so well that I could just tell that he was so overwhelmed with life pretty much and with everything, that the last thing he wanted to do was to, you know, go out and again get into traffic and eat somewhere. And honestly, I was not feeling great. And just the thought of having to change out of my pajamas, because one of the great things about working remotely is I don't get out of my pajamas. I don't get, like, they're not really pajamas. They're just like my house clothes, and I just wear them to everything. I don't even change to work or to go to bed. Like, I just change them every time that I shower. Like, which is not always every day. But however, I was not feeling the, like, just thinking about taking a shower and dressing up. I mean, not, and it was not even like dressing up very fancy, just something other than my regular plain t-shirt and jeans or leggings or whatever. And I told him, like, I don't know, he hadn't told me like anything specific. I just noticed that he was very hesitant. And I told him, like, well, I'm not sure, because, you know, I'm feeling kind of like not the best still. And I kind of gave him the in without being explicit about it. And he was like, well, what if I just you know, order a pizza online and I go grab it, and, you know, I get you your Diet Coke or some like drinks, and the drinks that we have, they're very fruity. They're not even alcohol heavy or anything. And I was like, yes, please just do that. I do not want to go anywhere. And so we just decided to not really do, like, honestly, just spending time together for me is more than enough. Like, he's my person, and I don't know, I'm about to get sappy, but with him, different than with, you know, previous relationships that obviously didn't work out and all that, I feel so at peace, and I never have the need to go, you know, above and beyond, or do, like, for me, anything that I do with him, even if it's just going to Costco grocery shopping, or even if it's just like browsing on Amazon and random things to get for the apartment, you know, everything feels unique. I really don't know how to explain it. And yeah, I might be boring, but that's what works for us, you know, and I just love it. And I told him that. I told him, like, I don't really mind. I like just spending time with you, and you know, eating some pizza and talking, and that's enough for me. I don't really mind. But we still said, like, okay, yeah, we're good with that. Like, we don't have any issues with that, but we still wanted to kind of celebrate. So we said, we might go just have some dinner on Sunday, like in a chill place. It doesn't even have to be like a fancy place or anything. And so that's what we did. That's precisely what we did on the following Sunday, which was like 2 days after that. Yeah, because that was Friday, like 2 days after that. But on Sunday, we just decided to go to one of our favorite taquerias that we don't really go that often, because even though it's one of our favorites, it's kind of like gourmet type of style. And so it's nothing that we do very regularly. Oh, I miss Sound Reels here. I hate it when I miss them. And I thought I had made sure to double check, but apparently I did not. So I'm just gonna be coming back here. And yeah, so that day was really, was really chill. We, what did we do exactly on that Sunday? Did we do something special? Did we do, that's the proper grammar. Did we do something special? I forgot. I think we just spent our Sunday like in the apartment, and I did some diamond painting. Like I usually I alternate between spending some time diamond painting, and then we just spend some time together like huddling or whatever, and then I come back to diamond painting, and you know, just spend time together and apart, and everyone, like each of us enjoying our thing, but then doing something together again, you know, just here and there. Oh yeah, I remember. And that day he had to go to fix something in his mom's house. I don't really remember what it was, but it was something that he had promised to fix a while back. And so about 2 or 3 p.m. he went to his mom's house, and I just stayed here. I don't remember what I did. I guess diamond painting or watch YouTube or both. And then he just was like, oh, I'm gonna get to the apartment at this time just for you to be ready so we can go out and see what to do and whatever. And so he got here, we went to have dinner, and yeah, we just spent a very, very chill night. But it was a very, I don't know, it's just, we kind of realized in that moment as well how quickly 3 years passed, how quickly 3 years of being together, like officially as a couple, as boyfriend and girlfriend, passed, and how we just know that at least for us, like we do want to get married, but for us it's just like a part of the process, like a protocol thing, because we are each other's other, you know. And it just feels, I just feel so peaceful. I don't know, he just gives me a lot of peace, which like is more than I could ever ask for. I guess, I think, I don't know. But yeah, so that weekend was really chill. I finally got some of the things, like I got, what did I get? Oh, on Monday, I got my birthday. I finally was able to go get my birthday diamond paintings, and also a package that I got from Elvira from DIY Mondelites, which is the corgi ones. I just love it. I have not had the chance to kit up, but I really want to do that as soon as possible. Probably I'm gonna try to do it maybe on Monday or maybe on Saturday after I end my shift. I don't know, I'm not sure. But that's kind of like my next set of small kits that because I did the mini dazzles, Dia de los Muertos, and I liked it. I loved it so much that I feel that I would like to have in the rotation with my regular size kits or my bigger kits, like those ones as well, just to keep it different. Or maybe if I want to feel some satisfaction of finishing something quicker, you know, something like that. And so that's what I did. I mean, that's what I'm gonna, that's what I think I'm gonna be doing. So I might be kitting that up soon. I don't really know when, but I hope that if it's not on Saturday, definitely on Sunday, so that I can start working on them either on that same Sunday or on Monday, because I love that. So I don't think I have told you guys, but I plans that I have for December, which I don't think this is a right place to say it. So I think I'm gonna also mention it in my in my November review, like monthly review of the diamond painting things that I did. But I am planning on doing 1 video a day for the entire month. Now, it's not all gonna be you know, videos of unboxings and stuff. No, it's gonna be like my regular kind of a schedule, but the rest of the days are gonna be filled with my type of ASMR videos, because I have been enjoying doing them so much that, and by the way, I decided to do this because I have been enjoying doing this video so much that I went to like the last 2 that I did, I went to upload them, and I was like, oh, but I just upload 1 of these a month, and I already covered like all of December and all of January, but I want to keep doing them because I love I put them in the background as well whenever I'm doing something, or even whenever I am, I've been doing this for the past few days. When I am working and I'm just doing like menial tasks, I put like music, but also I put one of my, I don't know what it is. That sound is just really satisfying for me. And I've also been putting the same type of videos from other people as long as mine, to have a variety going. And so I said, maybe I could put like Snuggle Days videos in all of the spaces in the week, and that way I'm gonna challenge myself to do one video a day for the entire month of December. Is it something that I'm gonna be able to complete until the end? I have no idea, but I don't know, it sounded like fun, so I'm gonna try to do it. And I might still change my mind in the middle of the month, just the way that I did with Drills and Chills vlogs, because I'm here to have fun, not to, for this to feel like a chore or like a job or any of that. Not at all. Oh gosh, I feel that I've talked so much. Let me see if I can get something out from this container of water. Container, what a random word. Bottled water, tumbler of water, I don't know, water. The draw. I think I'm just drinking like the ice that is melting, honestly. So, what I think that you really are here for is for a scoop on what did I get on Black Friday. As I say, I started recording this video about 30 minutes after the Black Friday for the diamond tier went up. And I do have, how can I say this? I had some must-haves that I decided that I was gonna get. Like, as soon as I saw, like, it was a while since I saw my first must-have on the previews that were being shown in the Facebook group and on Instagram. But as soon as I saw a few ones, I knew they were going to be must-buys for me right away. But actually today, oh gosh, I just spoke for like 12 to 15 minutes without noticing that my phone stopped recording because the storage was like full, because I forgot to delete some stuff before starting recording this. I always do that. Like, I film so much and I just delete it, but I don't delete it from my deleted folder, so it gets full pretty quick. I mean, not quickly, but I just forget. And so, yeah. I was just going into this ramble about my must-haves and what I ended up getting or not getting and all that. So I'm gonna try to make it a bit shorter because I went on many tangents, as I usually do. But yes, what I was saying is that it took a while for me to see one of the previews that I felt like, oh my god, I need this. It took a while, and spoiler or not so spoiler alert, pretty much everything was cats. Like, a lot of that was cats. So by the time that the clock struck the time of the release for the diamond tier, which I am, I was thinking, I remember when before I was diamond tier, I thought it was so difficult to get there, but then I reached it so quickly. Even while limiting myself to purchasing stuff, but whatever, that's not the point. So it went live, and I had in my cart some stuff just that I've wanted for a while, and I added my must-haves, and other than my must-haves, I also added some that I know that I like, but like I know that I can wait on them and that were not immediate must-haves. Like, I feel that I really want to have them, but they're more like wish list items. But I added everything, and at the end, with my must-haves, my must-haves, and the ones that were not new releases, I was in a total of 11 kits. And that number scared me because I thought about those 11 kits and the kits that I have home, and how in my little tiny stash, my limit is 20. And that is completely personal. It's not like a take on how many you should have. It's just what I decided to bump my number. Before, my number was lower, because I get stressed out if I get like too many on work things, me personally. And also it was limited to my purchasing possibilities at the time. And recently I bumped that from 10 to maybe 15 to, then I decided to make it 20. And then I thought, like, and before the release, I had a conversation with my boyfriend, and more than with my boyfriend, I was talking in front of my boyfriend to myself about whether or not I should be getting, or I wanted to really get some diamond paintings. And on my own, I got to the conclusion that for me, even though my stash limit is right now 20, it doesn't mean that it has to be at 20, you know? That is like the most amount of paintings that I would probably feel comfortable to have. Me personally, again, no judging on anybody, you do you, and that's fantastic. As long as you're happy and comfortable, you do you, boo. I do not judge. It's just my personal, the way that I personally feel about that. And I realized that even then, knowing that I don't have to have 20, even if my stash limit is 20, it doesn't mean that it has to be always at 20, you know. If it doesn't mean that I have to keep it at 20. And I realized also that I don't, just thinking about 20 as a number in my to-do list, to say something, I didn't feel comfortable about that. And so I went back to my Diamond Art Club list, and I took everything out that had been previously released. And now I was left with 7. Then I took another, and I was left with 6. And then I took another 2, and then another 2. And at the end, I was left with 2 that I really feel like I don't only like the art, but my heart feels something like looking at those kids. You know, it feels really either super happy and quirky and all that, or just it fills my heart with all the warm fuzzy feelings. Like, I go a lot with my gut with many things, and diamond painting is one of them. And then these kind of thoughts starting to get to me where, like, am I keeping these 2 in my cart to respect my 20 limit, or because I really want them? And it was a whole thing of introspection in a 10-minute time span, and that those 10 minutes became 25 minutes and almost 30. And that's why actually I decided to start recording this WIP and CHAT when I did, because I was kind of getting all these thoughts, and getting very introspective, and it was getting like too serious, not in a bad way, but like I was starting to get like very insightful into deeper things that were sparked by whether or not get new diamond paintings. And so I was like, okay, I'm just overthinking stuff. I need to stop. And yeah, so at the end, my decision regarding my potential diamond painting purchase from the Black Friday sale got to an end, and I ended up getting nothing. It was a personal choice, basically because I really want to be very conscientious of what I get. Like, my small stash, I know it's small, but I adore every single thing in that little tiny stash. And right now, being able to acknowledge that even having a tiny stash, having to decide on what to work next is already overwhelming for me. So I don't want to have those overwhelming feelings that then get me into this spiral of weird thoughts about, almost getting into an existential crisis life type of thing, train of thoughts. And if something as simple maybe as that could spiral me into that, I want to be more insightful into, what triggers that, how comfortable I feel with those things. And also because I know that, another factor that I thought about while considering whether or not I wanted to get something from this sale, even though there are kids that I absolutely adore, is that, I still have medical debt, which is quite significant. And it's acquiring interest and all that. And that was, again, another of my reasons. What is this? What is this mess that I'm creating here? Can you see that? What is that mess? I have no idea. I decided to be very, very objective and to laser focus myself on not the short-term, dopamine reward feeling, but trying to focus myself on how proud I was going to feel about making a specific decision, like, again, for myself. And yeah, that's the final choice. I decided to not get anything. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to last or if that's going to change, because we still have, like, if some of the things that I want or that were originally in my cart and that went into my wish list, well, they are not in my wish list. I have not added anything to my wish list, but all of those things that are pretty much going into my wish list, I if anything goes out of stock, I still need to restrain myself for tomorrow morning, because that's also going to be quite hard. Quite hard. But I think I'm going to try to distract myself. Tomorrow, I have work earlier. It was a weird shift that we did at work for the holidays in the US that do not apply to me really, and that I still need to work, whatever. The point is, I think I'm going to distract myself either diamond painting or working. That's pretty much it. And yeah, guys, that was my whole ramble about, not getting anything. And I was actually excited because this was going to be my first year experiencing it. But for now, at least, I think I'm fine, like, living vicariously my friends on the internet and, the people on the internet. I still feel that I absolutely need some of those kits. You know what is the one that I right now cannot stop thinking about? If you guessed that it has a cat on it, you guessed correctly. If you guessed it has so many colors by the size point, in my opinion, you guessed correctly. If you guessed it was the kitty that's diamond painting, you guessed correctly. I cannot get that out of my head. And I don't know, like, it's been almost an hour since I started recording this. And more if we take into consideration that time that I spoke and it was not recording. I don't know if that's still, you know what? Let me check if it's still in stock. Let's go to Diamond Art Club right about now. Oh, I feel my voice is starting to feel weird. I don't know if it sounds weird, but it definitely feels weird. Let me go to my cart. Oh yes, now I remember the name. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I just remember Courtney whenever I see this. Oh, it's actually still in stock. That is really, really interesting. Oh my god. This is really interesting. And I think both, yeah, they're still back in stock. Like two of the ones that feel like the last two that remained on my cart that I feel that I need the most in my heart right now is Diamonds Are Girl's Best Friend and Breakfast Buddies. Those two, I just see Breakfast Buddies, and you know, even the cat there is black. My kitty's not black, but I just feel, I don't know, my heart feels so full. And the other one is just quirky and fun and so unique, in my opinion, to be honest. I just love it. I just truly love it. Hey guys. Ooh, it's 12:26 over here. So yeah, you guys, please let me know if you got something from Black Friday. And again, I don't mean to shame anyone into, you know, or judge anyone on their stats or anything. Please note that all of these feelings towards my stash are my feelings personally. I'm a highly anxious person. I am an overthinker. This is just personal. Like, I respect everyone, you know, everyone's decisions. I don't have anything to do on anyone's business. It's just me personally, how I started to feel, and you know, things that I'm in the process of, you know, learning how to deal with, yada 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 yada. But yeah, let me know down below again if you got something, if there's something that you added to your wish list, or if one of your must-haves is now out of stock, because there are a few out of stock. After I finish recording this, I'm gonna go back and see which ones are out of stock, because actually I thought these two were gonna go out of stock. You know what, let me do the simulation as if I was gonna check out. Continue to check out. This is interesting because it doesn't state that these are out of stock. Let me go to the yeah, that one's still in. You know, I'm gonna go right now to see which one is out of stock. So Angel of Justice, of course, absolutely. Eternal Embrace. Landscape people really got that one. Forest Dragon, The Encounter. That one is so beautiful and so detailed. I'm not a dragon person. I am not a landscape type of person, and it's too much green for my taste, but I can admire the beauty of it. Dreaming with Wolves, I think that was the first one. No, the second one that went out of stock. One of the first two. Oh, Chill. Interesting. The one with owl that is a partial. What else? Oh yeah, I knew that. Freya, Goddess of Beauty and War. Yeah, I knew that was going. That's kind of like high on my list. It's just not enough out there. Like, I don't know, my vibe is more like cutesy stuff, I guess. Yeah, this one. Oh, other one that was in my original cart was Duck Bath, which was, I think, the third one that went out of stock. Also in my original one was Start Spirit from Jamushka. I don't know why, it just gets to me, that image. I just love it. Laundry Black Cat is also out of stock. Sake Dragon is also out of stock. Scorpio piqued my attention when it was reviewed. Oh no, not reviewed. What's the word? The preview, but it's not convincing enough for me. And Witch Hazel is Witch Hazel is also out of stock. How interesting. What else? I don't remember what else I had in my whoa, yes, I was expecting this one, Stained Glass Gown, because it's beautiful, and I saw a few comments on the group. I don't remember if it was the VIP group or the regular business one. Oh, I wonder the little witch like on her desk. Oh, that's literally the name, Witch's Desk. I thought, oh, that was gonna be out of stock, but it seems that it's not. So yeah. Interesting. Oh, I should have noticed this before, but Down the Rabbit Hole from Margaret Morales is low stock. Let's see. Let's do another round to see what's low in stock. Autumn Mushrooms, great. Friends from Above from Puffy Gator was another one in my list, like the original list. Let me see what else. I want to see if there's anything else that says low stock. Early access. Ooh, interesting. Cuddle Time by Randall Spangler. Actually, this was not originally in my list, but it has baby vibes, and I've been very kind of... I've been getting baby craze recently. So anything baby, I just want to grab it. I think that's it. That says low stock right now. So yeah, guys, this is it for today's video. I hoped that you enjoyed seeing me diamond paint and all my rambles about everything, pretty much. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.